today's news.
On the hour, sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. President Biden and Florida's Republican governor are setting politics aside today to deal with storm damage from Hurricane Ian. CBS's Stephen Portnoy reports.
What the governor's done is pretty remarkable.
President Biden told reporters that Ron DeSantis has done a good job.
First of all, the biggest thing the governor's done and so many others have done, they've recognized a thing called global warming.
DeSantis has blasted proposals to curb fossil fuel emissions, but he has backed efforts to adapt to a changing climate. DeSantis thanked Mr. Biden for swiftly approving a disaster declaration.
And we really appreciated that.
As well as doubling to 60 days the period of time in which the federal government will pick up the cost of debris removal. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has now claimed 4 Ukrainian regions as Russian territory. CBS's Mary Alushnia reports that these illegal annexations come as Ukraine's military gains more ground in the war and pushes front lines closer to the official border.
What's important with Liman and the breakthrough in Kherson as well is that Ukraine now essentially has 2 very successful directions of their counteroffensive, and they are pushing Russians out in these 2 very strategic places, which of course contradicts everything that Vladimir Putin has been telling the Russian public about this war.
OPEC's oil cuts could hurt prices at the pump here at home. Samir Hashemi is with the BBC and says the plan is to cut worldwide output by 2 million barrels per day starting next month.
Even though OPEC Plus is saying it's a technical decision, just purely looking at what the market situation is, it's also geopolitics at play over here. Russia, Saudi Arabia, they all have a big role to play. Russia, of course, wanted to keep prices high because that helps them to pay for the war. And Russia has been selling oil at a discount to many countries in Asia, so they really need prices at a certain level.
Nationwide, the price for a gallon of regular is now $3.83 a gallon, according to AAA. A student has been arrested at Purdue University. Here's CBS's Jim Krasula.
A 22-year-old junior from Korea majoring in cybersecurity has been charged with killing his roommate in a dorm at Purdue University in Indiana. The victim has been identified as a 20-year-old from Indianapolis. Campus police say they got a call about 3 this morning from a man saying he had just killed his roommate in McCutcheon Hall.
Elon Musk and Twitter are still on track to head to trial despite yesterday's news that Musk plans to move forward with the deal to buy the platform. The judge in the case says the trial's still on the calendar for October 17th until either side says otherwise. Twitter's deposition of Musk starts tomorrow. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cab News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.